Human design aura types. Human design aura types. So you will have different combinations of which of the centers are defined, and that will result in a few different aura types, which means that, for example, here we go. 70% of people are generators, and so they have the sacral defined, and that is the red square. It's the it's a motor, and the generator is attracting life to it like a magnet, they say, and needs to check their gut with auditory responses to whether or not they have the energy to take on a project or do something, and whether it's right for them. And so this aura for the generator is expanding and enveloping. It goes out about 20 feet. And any of your open centers as a generator will be picking up on the information of, through that center's energy from other people. And they will also be feeling your influence from your defined centers. Now, there is a subtype of generator that has the sacral connected somehow, usually this direction over here through the spleen, to the throat. That's a subtype of generator, which is able to do manifesting after it has checked its sacral response. Thus, they are called a manifesting generator. So 22%, I believe, of people are in the category that has this green aura called projectors. They will not have a sacral. All the rest of the types do not have a sacral definition. So they are not an energy being. Generators are energy beings, and projectors are here to guide others. So their aura type is actually sort of protruding and entering into other people through their G or self center, which is direction in their life. So projectors are here to help other people find their direction. They ask generators sacral questions so that the generator can practice their sacral response. And projectors need to be invited to give this guidance and advice because their aura is actually somewhat intrusive if not invited, and they will feel rejected or their advice will not be well received. About 8% of people are manifestors, which means that they have one of the other motors connected to the throat than the sacral. So the heart, the solar plexus, or the root, I believe. It could be the spleen. And so they have a very tight aura type. They are somewhat repelling in the sense that they are almost an island to themselves. They are the only aura type that can truly initiate and manifest things. The rest of us may be trying to be manifestors, but it is their domain. Generators need to respond to opportunities, and projectors need to wait to be invited. So neither of them should be initiating in the way that a manifestor can. And finally, the reflector would have every single center undefined or open, and thus white. So the opposite of this image, more like this one if we were to take the coloring out of the G and the throat. So they're very rare, 1% of the population. Sandra Bullock is an example, and so it makes some sense that a actor or actress could use the very open nature of their aura or their chakras to be very flexible and portray different characters and energy types. So the aura of the reflector is very diffuse, and they describe it as the reflector tastes the environment.